Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Deborah, the North Carolina Stitcher, and this is August the 27th, 2025. Man, this year is flying by. Uh, I'm here with my July and August updates. My last video was July the 8th, which I hate going this long without making a video, but I've been doing a lot of traveling to my brother's, and so it's just made it really hard to do a video, and it's been a very busy couple of months. But I'm back now, and I'm hoping that my next video will not be nearly as long before I make another one. But for the month of July, here's my book of days. Okay, I've got 3 new starts. I worked on 12 WIPS, 2 finishes, 12,051 stitches. And so far this year, I've got 74,661 stitches. And I haven't really got my stats for August yet, since I've still got 3-4 more days in August. Well, 5 counting today, because I don't stitch till later this evening. So anyway, I'm going to show you, first of all, my 2 finishes. Oh, here they are right here. This one's the one I've been working on this year. I decided that I was going to finish it. That it's WIP from back in 2017. And I thought, this has been, I just been thinking about it. And so I decided I was going to get it out and finish it. And this is Bands of Variation from Lakeside Needlecraft. It was a SAL in 2017. And it uses, of course, the variation threads from DMC. And it's got 12 bands. I think it came out really pretty. And I was hoping it would not be too big for me to be able to frame it myself, but I'm not sure because it's pretty long. I don't think I'll be able to find a frame for it, but I'm going to look. Who knows? And my other finish is one I did. This is from a a Etsy seller. I'm not sure the name of the designer, but it's called United in Love. And I did this as like a wedding sampler for my husband and I. We were married in 2003. It was really fun to do this. And I should be able to get this one framed myself, because it's pretty small. I should be able to find a frame that will work. I may even have one here at the house. Who knows? Anyway, those are my 2 finishes. And so I guess I will show you my WIPs, my new starts. And then we're going to talk about haul and plans for sampler September, and things of that nature. But anyway, so far, let's see, my new starts. Let's see here, what have I got? Okay, I started this one. It's called Jane Hearth, and it's from Hands Across the Sea. That's pretty. I think this one is my birthday start this year. Yeah, that was my birthday start. Happy birthday to me. And this is on, let me see what I got here. 40 count Pearwood by Classic Colorworks. And it's got a call for Soie d'Argent. And it's coming out really pretty, I think. I love that. That's all I've got so far, which is not a lot. But those strawberries are pretty. Yeah, I like that. It's really pretty. I love that fabric. I was a little concerned because I tried one of the Classic Colorworks fabrics a couple of years ago on a design, and I did not like it. I don't know if it was the fabric, the thread, or what, but I just didn't enjoy stitching on it. And I thought, oh gosh, I got like at least 12 or more of these fabrics from when I was in the fabric club, but when I did this, I really enjoyed that. Okay, and then this one is called We the People, and it's from Calico Confectionery. Started this on the 14th. I've got 22 count Ada from Dime for Cross Stitch, and I'm using DMC. And let's see if I got a picture here, which I know I do. Yeah. There it is. Haven't got a lot done yet, but I have got to start. There it is. That fabric is really pretty, the color of it. It's like a one-off, you know, unless it's the, I really don't know how the one that's the fabric of the month, she doesn't name those. So, okay. These bags are just a tad bit small. And my last new start is it's called Patriotic 020. And I don't know if I got a picture of this one or not. I'll see. Yeah, oh yeah, I do. And I thought this was really nice. I love that. I think it'll look good on the wall. And the designer of this one is called Happy Cross Stitchers. I'm using 32 count Lagana Antique White with a call for DMC. And I really enjoyed doing this one when I was working on it, but so far I haven't got a lot done. But, you know, let's start. It's more than like 50 stitches. The next year is going to be a lot of patriotic stitching, I'm sure. And so this is one of mine. So those are my new starts. Get those out of my way. And I have some WIPS now to show you. And I'm keeping my stuff out of the bag. Okay, here's my the one I take to my brother's. It's called a medium Verland. And this is by Modern Folk Embroidery. Yeah, that's right. And this is, I'm doing this on 20 count Ada. I think this is another dime for cross stitch. Yeah. And I'm using a deep purple, and that's a dime for cross stitch thread. And it's really pretty. Similar to 550, I think. And here's what I have done so far. I've been working on this this month. As you see, I just stopped and just left my needle on the thread. Sorry, until I finish that thread off. But I will get back to it. I probably have, like I said, one more trip to my brother's. I don't know if I said that or not. I've tried making this video a couple times and I keep having to restart it. So anyway, I'm supposed to go back on like the 3rd. So I know I'll at least work on it that day. Or, you know, while I'm up there. Okay, and the next one is one I've had as a WIP for a long time, and it's One Nation. I haven't worked on this in a long time, and I decided I need to get it out and start working on it. I'm using the DMC and the Call For fabric, which is, I believe it is Ale. Picture This Plus. Yeah. 28 count Ale by Picture This Plus. Now, if I were to start this today, I would put it on a higher count. But I'm not starting it over. That's for sure. The color is pretty. Looks good. But that's how far I've got so far. I've worked on the part with the flat with the stars. That's what I've been working on the last couple of days that I worked on it. And I may work on this out, put another state. No, I stayed out here so I can go down to the next row. But that's going to be so pretty when it's done. Big, but pretty. But that's what I really enjoy working on that one. But like I said, I just don't know what I'm going to do about sales next year. I want to not do any sales. But I know how I am when they come out and they show them, then I want to do them. So I don't make any sense. Just crazy. This one is the one I'm doing for my granddaughter. And it's just called Unicorn. It's really pretty. I've marked it off as I've worked on it. And I actually loaded it up on my Marker for XP this month, so it's a little easier. But this is on 32 count. I think it's called Plum by Fiber on a Whim. It's that bright pink. And that's from Silks for You. I think it is. Let's see what it is. PR166. It's really pretty pink. She loves pink. So that's what I'm doing for in. Okay. And is that all I've got? Just my Jan Outland. This is the one that I've been putting most of my time in. And it's starting to really kind of burn me out a little bit. Because it's so stitch heavy that I'm not getting anything else hardly stitched on. And, but we're coming into the tail end of it, so it's getting, I think, then once I go down the next row, which will be not this week, but next week, then it's going to be words, which shouldn't hopefully be as bad, but there's a lot of words. So, that middle part with the big Madonna, the trees, those nutcrackers, I think they come out really good, but man, are they a lot of stitching. And then I had to reconfigure that bell that's got the date in it because it had 2003. And that's hard to do when it's that negative space like that. And I still am not sure I did it the way I should have, but whatever. It'll work. It's got 2025, so I got to finish it this year because I got it in my little bell there, 2025. Now, there are some dates that's up under the trees, but I'm not sure if I'm even going to put those in. But, yeah, that's coming along pretty nice. I'm caught up to date with it. The next thing will be easy because it'll just be that border going down, and then the next week it'll go over to this side again. And so this week, this Friday, when that border comes out, I should be able to get that done in a couple of days if I get time to work on it like I should. So that one, and then this is my other one that I've worked on. This is Purveying for These Times by Long Dog Sampler. This is my Long Dog Leap Day start. And I worked on this last night. I did this, these flowers out on this, the middle one was done, but I did all the rest of this last night, which was, probably about 300 some stitches, maybe 400. It's a lot. It's a lot more stitching than you'd think it would be, but so I would like to work on that some more. I don't think I even got to work on it last month. In July. Like I normally used to work on it on the 29th, but I think I was at my brother's on the 29th. I do believe. Well, that is all of my WIPs, which is not many for 6 weeks. So I'm going to show you my haul next, which I do have quite a bit because it has been a while since I've been on here. And I have been getting my my clubs for a couple things. I'm in clubs, and so I'm going to show you all this. I've been a little apprehensive about the new tariff, where they took away the minimum, under $800 was not, subject to tariffs and stuff, and so they've taken that away. So it's really got me a little sad. But I mean, if I don't mind paying some extra, but it's like they were talking about having a $80 to a $250 just set fee until they get everything situated. I thought, oh no, that's just ridiculous. But anyway, here's my fine lines. This is my Fat Quarter Shop needlepoint ink silk club. I've got 2 months here. I do like those. That's one of my favorite threads. I quit the club for a while, but then I decided, you know, I really like that thread, so I'm going to get it, you know, start getting it again because I don't have that many of them. This is something I ordered from Hands Across the Sea. This was a special Flosstube 103s. These have 150 yards each instead of the 50 yards on them, and she had them in a little, not exactly a kit, but like, well, maybe you could call it a kit. It's not for any certain design, but it's just to help get your threads built up. And here's a card she sent as a free gift with that. So I got that. And here is something that I got for from 123 Stitch. Now I ordered this Flosstube. This right here, this is for something. I don't remember. I gotta find it. Now these, I know what these are for. I ordered the Charlotte Warrington from Homespun Needlework and Cross Stitch group. It was the BAP one they did last year, exclusive. And I ordered it with the DMC because if I ordered it with this, it was going to be like over $300. And I thought, oh, I just can't pay that. But then I decided I wanted to do it with the needlepoint. So I went ahead and been ordering some along. So this is the last of it. Okay, this is 46 count Bristol linen from Fiber on a Whim. It's Caramel Macchiato. I know I don't need no more fabric, but every time I think, well, I need some of this or I need some of that, you know, because for this design or that design, and then I order it. And I keep thinking, well, you know, fabric comes from different countries, so I might better get a little bit. This is Feldspar by 40 count by Picture This Plus. This is a fat quarter. I've been needing some of that for a design I want to do. Now, if I can remember what that design is, I'll be good to go. Here is raw linen. This is a 1/8 of a yard and it's 46 count. I'm really enjoying 46 count lately. And 46 count, a half yard or quarter yard by it's cream. And here's another fabric in here, or something. Oh, this is my July fabric of the month from Bestitch Me. It's What the Hay. This is 40 count Vertical Even Weave. There's that. Oh, and I have another one of these. So this must be June, July, and August. Yeah, this is July, August, and June. Yeah, I got three months worth. Now this is my order I did from Dying for Cross Stitch. I don't think I showed this to you, but I could be wrong. This is Parchment Light. Now, I think I got this for a design I bought. It's a monochrome. It's a half yard. This is 40 count Vertical. And this one is Winter Wonderland Light. This is another half yard of 40 count Vertical. And this one right here is called Dreamscape. It's a 40 count Vertical. And this is one of my favorite fabrics. I've used this for several things. Beautiful. I have more fabric than I thought I had. And here is the August fabric of the month. It's Peanut from Bee Stitching. 40 count Vertical. This is from hand-dyed fibers. This is minis of their thread of the month. The micros are what you get in the club, but I wanted the minis on some of these. I've already got a lot of the micros, and so I decided I was going to order when I'll see things I want, and so. And this is from the last order I did from Silks for You. This is their limited edition thread called Fireworks. And I just got this last week. And it's quite beautiful. And hopefully they'll have their systems up where they can start shipping again. Everything that everyone tried to do to help with the tariffs is not working out too well. I ordered from Mo's sale, but she had a sale on these spools. These spools are 300 yards, 360 yards. These are all just solid colors of are these silks or cottons? Silk. These are all silk. And she's another one that's going to have problems because her thread comes from India. And as you probably know, India has a 50% tariff on it. So if you can give her some love, you can go to her group and join her group and help support her, because she's really, it's really going to hurt her a lot financially. So I will try to remember to link her group in the bar down there, or in the notes down there. But it's Mo's, M-O-S, or M-O-apostrophe-S, sale. And if you just look that up, do a search for it, you should be able to find it. But I'm going to try to make sure I link it so you can get to her group. And she has some really good threads. Now I'm in the Thread of the Month Club with Hobby House Needleworks for the 103s. I've got 3 of these. And I'm not sure if I've showed you any of this or not. I don't think I have. I hope not, because I don't want to have to be, redundant. And this is my very last order I got from 123 Stitch. I ordered some this is some color Cosmos. I wanted some of their darker ones to try out. It gives you a number, but don't give you a color. But of course, DMC doesn't either. But all these are Cosmos threads. And here's a couple of Classic Colorworks Belle Soie that I ordered for a design, and I was kitting it up, and I don't remember what it is right at this point. Why am I not writing this stuff down? I don't have any sense or something. And these right here are for that same design. I remember that it had different threads. I've just not been in my stuff much lately. I've been so busy traveling and stuff, and so I haven't been in it much. This is a Fiber on a Whim, 46 count, gray spinel. And I decided there's a couple things I want to start on 56 count. And so I got a little bit of that. It's 1/8 of a yard of cream. 1/8 of a yard of antique white. And here's 1/4 yard of antique white. So it's better for me if I have the lighter of the 56 count, because I can't, it's harder to see the darker the fabric is. And 56 count, yeah, I need the light as I can get it. I don't want stark white, but, I do want white. My last fabric, and this is 46 count Affogato. Man, I've got to fix that fabric. Put it away. Here's some more Swat LJ. I know I ordered for something. And here's some of the DMC's variations I ordered. And this is the Flosh. I've got a couple of reds. I've got black and white. And I got a couple of, this is $3.49 and $3.21. They're really similar on you can tell a difference in them, but they're really similar. So I got those. Oh, get back in the bag. And I also got, by Cooler Designs, one Old Glory Big Stitch. And I ordered Reflet de Soie. It's Germaine Valeret or Valerie 1925. And one last thing is the last exclusive I got from that Homespun Needlework group. We just got this, I think they put it on the group last week or the week before. And it's Mary Pooklington, P-O-O-K-L-I-N-G-T-O-N, Pooklington, 1832. And this is by Running with Needles and Scissors. There's the design. And I got it with the Needlepoint Ink Silks. And the fabric is 40 count cocoa. Oh, I think this is WIPS, 40 count cocoa. And you got a little ruler with a thingamabobby on it, which will put your threads. And so that is that kit. So that's all my haul, which is nothing to sneeze at. It's a lot. I'm not buying many patterns anymore. I did place an order with the Lone Dog samplers, and I got some PDFs. I like the PDFs. I can load them on my markup, and it's so much easier to stitch from that. And even if I do it, I always like the PDFs anyway before I even got markup, because I like to print my own patterns so I can mark them. And so either way, I enjoy. Either way, I like the PDFs best. So that is all my haul, all my WIPS, finishes, new starts. And now I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Sampler September. Now, I still have my Jan Houtman to work on every week. I'm hoping that I'll be able to get back to where my working, I'll be able to get it done by Sunday night. So it means Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'll be working on my Jan Houtman. The rest of the week, I'll have time to work on other projects. So, I have a few that I'm really wanting to, thinking of starting. I'm not really sure if I will get all of those started. If I will get any of them started, I don't know for sure. And it's all kind of up in the air because, you never know. Life happens and things, things change. And so I don't know for sure what I'm going to start, but have a few here that I would really like to get started. And I have a lot that I would like to work on that I already have started. like the last couple of years, I have actually, in August, I've done Arbitrary August, which I really love doing that. But this month, I have not been able to do it. So, but here's one that I really want to start. I believe this will be my start that I'm going to do for the first. And this is the Queen of the May 2025 from Hands Across the Sea. I decided on the fabric I'm going to use is going to be 46 count Overcast by Cedar River Linens. And I have the call for, no, this is, I have the Vicki Clayton conversion on this one. So, it's ready to go. I just, so I can start on it anytime. It's all completely kitted up. I thread separated, everything ready. And so, I think this one, like I said, will be the one I start on the first. Here's another one I would like to start this month, this coming month. And it is Bringing Good Cheer. And this is a Christmas design by Blackbird Designs. I'm thinking of going through my some of my things and finding some blackbirds that are like fall designs, because I would kind of like to do some. I haven't done a blackbird in a while, and I've kitted it up with the Call for Weeks Dye Works, and this is Coloring Cotton. It's called Corn Husk 40 count. This was one that was on Fabric of the Month when I was in the club, which kind of regret getting out of that club now, but I don't know. I ordered some from her, and I don't know, who knows when I'll get it. And here is, this is 1887 Belgian sampler Jeanette Cochez by Antique Sampler Shop. And I'm going to do this on this is 40 count Vertil Jupiter Light. And the thread I chose is $4.98. There's a chance I could go and redo that fabric or the thread, but probably not. I got one more. No, two more here. This one here is the one I was talking about earlier that I got the thread for, the Charlotte Warrington 1838. This is by Needlework Press. It was the exclusive for the sampler homespun needlework and cross stitch group on Facebook. Now, to me, that doesn't look that appealing. But then I didn't get it at first, and then I saw some people, they were stitching it, and I really liked their, what it looked like when they stitched it. Now, here's the reproduction. That one was, of course, the original. Yep. Oh, my goodness. It's hard to show it where you can see it with that glare. There we go. So that does look much prettier. I can't decide whether I'm going to put that red line around it or not. People say it's really hard with the line to get it completely straight. And I don't want to get it and then frame it and it be not right. Because this is big. This is going to be huge. And let me see if I got, of course, this is the BAP. I mean, that's what it is. So let me see if I can find the stitch count over here. It's got a lot of threads. I know it's on here somewhere. But I can't find it right off the bat. So it's crazy. Here's information on her. But it says on 40 count, which is what I've got, it's the design size is 22.5 by 23.5. But, well, I have to find that. But anyway, I've got, the fabric is Mason linen, medium. It's called Sewing Box. It's a medium to medium light. It's 40 count. And they sent a fat half with it. So you know it's going to be big. Has a good feel to it. I've never used Mason linen before. You know, I have a lot of WIPS going. Sometimes I think, what am I doing? Starting all these WIPS and, you know, can't seem to get. And I have all the DMC right here, ready. And then I decided to get the needlepoint silks. They're one of the first ones I got. May as well go and stick these in there because I know that's what it goes with. And, oh, I have a couple more over here. This is another one that was from the group, from the Homespun Needlework group. This is the Scarlet House. It's called A Grateful Heart. The design. It's really pretty. It comes with WIPS Dye Works on this little ring. There's a little pin. A ruler, which you can use this to do that and cut them and put them on floss drops if you so choose. And the fabric is Hawthorne 40 count by Needle and Flax. I don't know why my weather is not showing up on my watch. I've been showing up for a couple days. So I've got a lot I'd like to get started. But who knows what I will actually get done. And this one right here is from Fox and Rabbit. It's called Mary Morgan's. I printed this up, but I did put it up on my Markup RXP app. Before I realized I could get it on there, I printed it. I've actually put this is DMC, and I actually did put these on floss drops. I've never done this before, so I thought, well, I want to see how I like it with especially with DMC. It's got a lot of really pretty colors. I mean, it's colorful. Everybody does like this. When I'm not stitching, I'm going to keep them in this bag because I don't want them to get fuzzy with all the rubbing, you know. And the fabric took me a while to decide where I'm going to put this on, but I decided on Cappuccino by WIPS Dye Works. This is one of those I got from Sassy Jacks. That's another issue. You know, I joined the Fabric of the Month Club back, I don't know, 2-3 years ago. I'm not sure exactly when it was now. And I paid, and I never got anything, and never got anything, and never got anything. Finally, I got one. And then, you know, it had all the things with the club and where you can, what you email, and number to call if you have any problems or want to make any changes. And Then I never got any. And then they sent another invoice. And I never got it, never got it. Finally got another one. And I thought, oh, well, that's nice, you know. And it's really nice. I mean, I love this fabric. It comes with a little sample, what you can make like a little booklet with of this, a skein of floss from Week Style Works. And I'm thinking, yes, this is a pretty good club. Then they sent another invoice, and I waited and I waited and I waited and I waited. Finally got that one. I said, we're on track now. We already have the fabric picked out for next month. You know, they have all their problems behind them. They moved into their new shop. The hurricane's done, and everything's pretty well back to, you know, semi-normal. And they sent an invoice February the 13th. I paid it. I haven't got anything from them. I have tried emailing them about 5 times. 2 different email addresses. No response. I've called them twice. Left messages. No call back. So I just don't know. I guess I'm just going to have to just forget about it. It's just sad because, you know, and I've had issues with them before, with ordering, and taking me a while to, I can't never get a hold of anybody. You can't, I mean, if you email them and they don't ever answer you back, you call them and it goes to their voicemail, tell you the hours, even though I called during business hours, nobody answers the phone, which I know they get busy. I understand that. And I'm not trying to say anything bad about them, but, you know, if you have a customer that's calling you and emailing you, you know, common courtesy, surely you can find sometime to at least email me back. You know, that's my only issue, and it's really kind of got me a little irritated. But I'm just hanging on to see what happens. I might try calling again, but, and then she said I get an email once a month or once every couple of weeks about Floss of the Month Club, and it just tells, you know, different things, not really about the club. It just, you know, like little things they got on sale and stuff like that. And I guess being part of the club, you are in this little email group, but I'm not getting any fabric. I'm not getting any response of why I'm not getting any fabric. So I just don't know what's going on. And they talk about the club like it's ongoing, but then I don't get anything. You know, so it's really disturbing. But I guess that's just a problem for another day. Anyway, so that's my video for this month. I hope to get back early next month to do my August wrap up, which really mostly I've showed you everything I've stitched this month. I just stitched Janet Hauptman, the medium Berlandy, and the unicorns. The only thing I've stitched in August at all. Oh, and also did this right here. Now I've got today and tomorrow I can stitch something different. And then Friday the new Janet Hauptman comes out, which it won't, like I said, it's not a lot to it this time. So I'm hoping I can get some stitching done this coming week. But if I do go back to my brother's on the 3rd, that's next, like, what, Tuesday? Let me see on my phone. Yeah, next, oh, wait a minute. That's August. Yeah. The 3rd is Tuesday. Or Wednesday. So I don't know if it's appointments on the 3rd or the 4th. I think it's appointments on the 4th. So if that's the case, I'll go back on the 3rd. And so we'll see what happens. I'm thinking of bowing out this time. I've made too many trips lately. It's just wearing me out. I'm too old for this crud. Oh, but anyway, I hope everybody's doing lots of stitching and getting lots of stuff finished and getting ready for Sampler September. And I'm hoping that I can really get some work on some samplers. That's my goal. Of course, you know, the Janet Hauptman is a sampler, but it's not. Yeah, I want to do some other samplers. Anyway, everyone have a good afternoon and a good rest of the month. And I will see you as soon as I can get another video on. All right. Take care.